Hey, how's it going, everybody? Scott Spreitzer here, DocSports.com. Update for Wednesday, July 6, 2022. Got a free play in baseball coming up in just a moment. Got a couple of premium plays in baseball. Going to talk about those, but the big star of the show for me, so to speak, on Wednesday is an 8-star play in the WNBA, my first of the season. We're having another winning WNBA campaign. We won again last night. Real easy winner with Seattle over Indiana. And not only are we up on the year overall in WNBA, but my top two plays, my top two levels of plays after the 8 stars are 7-star and 6-star plays. As you know, we've got a combined 67% with those plays rated 7 stars and 6 stars, and we're up $1,700. First 8-star play of the WNBA season goes on Wednesday. It's available on my homepage over at DocSports.com. I look to stay hot there after last night's nice 22-point win with Seattle. Also, I mentioned baseball. We turned a profit again last night. You know, we swept the weekend. I lost on Monday. We came back, and even though we went 1-1, we turned a profit last night in baseball. We're now on a run of 61% winning tickets in baseball with our last 44 plays. Goes back to early June. And during that time, we're up over $3,700 of profit, so be sure to check that out on a Wednesday. A couple of baseball plays, 2 in fact, plus that 8-star play in the WNBA. Also, I wanted to mention before I forget, I am involved in the Scottish Open and the PGA this week. I've got 2 plays led by a 5-star play, and those plays are available on Wednesday since, of course, the tournament begins very early on Thursday morning. Let's get to the free play for today. We're looking at the clash between Toronto and the A's from Oakland. Oakland's taken the first couple of games of this series. Thought about coming back here on the Blue Jays to avoid the sweep against a bad team, but you got Berrios on the mound, and I'm not a whole lot more confident about Berrios, especially at that price, being upwards of $1.75 or so. Got about as much confidence as him as I do in Oakland starter Kaprielian, and I think both starters are going to get knocked around a little bit in this one. In fact, I do believe that Kaprielian is kind of just what the doctor ordered for the Blue Jays bats to cut loose tonight. But that Toronto bullpen has not been good. If you look over the last couple of weeks, they're near the bottom of the league, all of Major League Baseball, when it comes to bullpen ERA. And as far as Oakland, they're bottom third bullpen ERA, FIP, all that kind of stuff also. I think both starters are going to give up their share of runs, and I think both bullpens are going to get a little bit beat up in this one also. And because it's in Oakland, you've got a fairly low total when you look at that total that's been installed by the books. We're also looking at tomorrow's weather. They're expecting the winds to be blowing out of about 10 miles per hour throughout this game. That certainly doesn't hurt. So the over between Toronto and Oakland, it's an afternoon game on Wednesday. Don't forget to check out my premium plays at DocSports.com on my handicappers homepage, led by that 8-star play in the WNBA. I'm Scott Spreitzer. Let's put them in the win column, everybody.